Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. So today I want to analyze the Scandinavian opening, the Scandinavian defense, and I want to focus on the modern variation. So what I'm going to do is I will test the basic theory of Scandinavian defense on Stockfish. So white makes the normal e4 move and Scandinavian defense is e5. White usually is going to take it, so that's the variation that we will analyze first. And instead of using our queen to take this pawn, the modern variation uses the knight. So now what I will do is I will ask Stockfish to play from here. So I will set white as the engine, unlimited time, but we are going to set the depth to 1, which is the lowest that I can do. Okay, so it's trying to defend the pawn. So it took our pawn. Usually we would have taken it with our queen. Instead we developed our knight, and now Stockfish is being greedy, so it's defending this. We have two attackers here, but we can't capture it right now. So let's just defend. Yeah, let's just do this. I think this is the right move. Okay, so now the knight comes here. And I think at this point, if I take it, he will take it. And then his knight is protecting the pawn, but we have two attackers. So I think, we can get our pawn back. So let's take it. Okay, so now both white and black, they have lost one pawn. So nobody is really winning or losing here. We get a check, and we can defend by using this knight. We can also defend by this bishop. I think if I put my knight here, the pawn can take, his pawn can capture mine, and then it will put more pressure on my knight. So that's not a good move. So let's put our bishop here. Okay, so the king and the queen goes back. Now our pawn is under attack. If I move this here, then what happens? That should be good enough, right? If I put this here, actually let's not worry about this. I see a bigger fish to fry here. If I push my pawn here, that puts a pressure on his knight, so he can't take my pawn then, right? Because he has to protect it. And where will he put it? He can't put it here because I capture with this. So I think that's the right move. Let's do that. Okay, so he takes our pawn. Okay, so our rook is under attack. So if I capture his knight, our rook is gone. So obviously we can't do that. So what if I put my bishop here? That will put pressure on the queen. Rook is also protected, and bishop is protected by the knight. So let's do that. Okay, so the queen goes back. Yeah, now we can take the pawn. Now we can take the knight. Okay, so now we are already up by one knight. So the Scandinavian defense modern variation, it's working. If your opponent is greedy and they try to hold on to the pawn, they will get screwed, at least in this variation. Okay, so this comes here. So I think I will just play till the end of the opening, which means develop the pieces and castle. And after that, we will look at the position. If the Stockfish analysis says that both are equal, then we can say that, yeah, the opening was a success. So in order to complete the opening, we need to develop all our pieces and castle. Right now, queen side is messed up, so I would like to castle this side. So what do I do? Oh, this is still, there is still some stuff that we can do, right? So if I take this, we can win another pawn, and then, obviously they will take it back. The other option is, what about this knight? If I capture it, I mess up his pawn structure here, right? Then here it's already messed up, and then he can't castle here also. So what I'm thinking is I will capture, he will take it back, and then we can either take this and give a check, or take this. So let's first do this. Take it. Oh, look at that. Did not take it back. Gives us a check again. And what is even the point of that? Because I can always bring it back, right? And it's protected. So that looks stupid. And the queen just comes here. I think this is a blunder now. Yeah, that's it. So, okay, let's bring it back. Put it here. Okay, so we can put this pawn here. We can do this, and So these pawns are definitely annoying me, but I think if he comes here, we can take it. Should be okay, I think. We can... Should I move my queen here? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so he immediately goes back, and let's castle. Okay, so I will stop here, and let's analyze this position. So if I run the analysis, yeah, see, we have 9.5 advantage. So this was a complete win for black. And let's generate an engine report here. So obviously this was a Stockfish running at a depth of 1, which makes it I would say like an 800 ELO player, and which is, by the way, my rating. Currently my rating is 820. I think it's 825 or something. So I'm definitely past 800 now, which is a big deal for me because I started at like 500 or something, but I'm still a novice, right? So I'm still learning. Okay, let's see the graph here. So white had some advantage. It was even here. This was the first blunder, which was getting the queen here. So if white brings the queen here, that itself is a questionable position. And after that, the next big mistake was taking on this pawn. So remember, when we pushed our pawn here, the queen should not have come here and taken this pawn. That was the second mistake. And then the next mistake was giving a check again, yeah, because we brought our bishop back, and that was a disaster for white. Okay, so this was a win, but like I said, this was a Stockfish level 1. So now let's up the game. Let's go to Stockfish level 2. So let's stop this. Let's start a new analysis board, and we will do the same. E4, d5. White takes the pawn, and instead of developing our queen, we develop our knight. Okay, now we will play from here. Engine will play the white unlimited time, but we will set the depth to 2, and let's start. Okay, so in the depth 2 also, he tries to protect the, brings the pawn, trying to protect it. Okay, so we attack that. Oh, this time, okay. So I will take it. Okay, so he does this. He's doing the same thing again. So he goes back. Last time the knight was here, and I pushed the pawn here and I attacked the knight. Remember, this time he used little more brains, so he put his knight here. So if I push here, nothing really will happen. I will actually lose my pawn, so I don't want to do that. So now we have to defend this pawn. Now we can defend this pawn by pushing it. This knight can come here, I guess. Is there any other way to protect this pawn? Yeah, let's push it. Okay, this goes. And so what is the situation right now? I have got 4, 5, 6 pawns, and he has got 4. So he has one more pawn than me. So did I make a mistake? Let's go back. So I could have taken this pawn, but then the queen would have come and captured this pawn here. Okay, but I didn't do that, so I feel like I made a mistake. Yeah, we can check actually. Let's go back. So I want to, yeah, so what I want to do is b6 is what I played. So let's delete that, and let's ask Stockfish what is the right move. So I will ask the analysis engine, tell me what is the right move. Okay, so now Stockfish is running at, let's make it a depth of 30. 30 is like Magnus level performance, so I should not worry about this pawn, and I should also not capture. I should just move forward. So do the same thing as we did last time, even though the knight is not here. So if I just move it forward, what am I gaining by doing that? Okay, so the engine is saying don't even take it. Okay, so that's interesting, but what happens if it takes it? Okay, so this time you can put your bishop here, but Stockfish is saying put your knight here. Both are almost the same evaluation, but knight has a higher weightage. Really? That's interesting. So if I put my knight, he goes, well, he gets his knight. And if you look at the evaluation bar, actually it's 3.0 in favor of black. Why? Just put your rook here. Actually lose a pawn. So this is interesting. My 800 yellow brain cannot tell me why black is in a better position here. Material wise we are 4 5. In fact white has 7 pawns and I have got 1 2 3 4 5 pawns. Why is black winning? Can someone tell me why black is winning? We have 3 pieces, they have 3 pieces. In fact materially I am down. I don't understand, guys, what's happening here. Why is the Stockfish saying black is winning in this position? Okay, let's see if I move this, what happens. I don't understand this. Is it because I have control of the center and I have more pieces developed, whereas white has nothing developed, only the queen is here? Okay, so yeah, so according to Stockfish this was a win for black, although my dumb brain cannot see it. So let's do one thing. Let's do another analysis. This time we will put the Stockfish to depth 4. 4 will make it really good. 4 will make it like a, I don't know, but I would assume 1200 to 1500 yellow. That's what I would assume. So white plays e4, black responds with d5, capture, and we bring our knight out. And I want Stockfish to play from here. Time is unlimited and depth is 4. Start. Okay, so this time he is not trying to protect it. And this is what is the theory. So of all the videos that I have watched from grandmasters, they said that the best move for white was to do this and not to be greedy and try to protect it. So at depth 4, Stockfish is now making the correct theoretical move, and we are supposed to take it. So now we are equal in material, and I guess now we just develop our pieces, right? So what should I develop? I would get my bishop out. Okay, he comes here. So if I pull it back, he may try to attack it, and then in that case I can come here and I think it should be fine. So I want to keep the tension. Okay, I will bring it back, I guess. Okay, so you are really going after my... Okay, so I will open this. So this is under attack. I feel like my position is a little cramped. Oh shit, what happened? Oh, it takes it. Oh man, this is definitely... Oh shit, boy, I got royally fucked. I think this is game over for me. Yeah, this was horrible. Let's do an analysis here. I think black is fucked. Let's run an analysis here. Yeah, look at the evaluation bar, 3.4. So this was a disaster. Let's go back and see where we screwed up. Okay, so this was our mistake, which was oh really? So you thought this was our mistake? I thought we were already fucked by this time. Let's start from the beginning. We will run the engine. So we did this. So far so good. We take it, comes out here. White has already got 0.7 advantage. We do this, comes here. Well, we should take it. Should not try to be cute and come back and do that bullshit. You should just take the capture the knight. Well, we pulled our bishop back, and when he attacked our knight, yeah, we went to the right place and we did the right thing here also. But now the evaluation bar says we are already down 1.6. Should have, well, I mean, I thought I did this to protect my bishop, but he says should not have done that. You should have, because he came here and then the bishop was attacking this here, so all hell broke loose. So this was quite bad. Let's play one more time. This time we will try to make the right moves. So e4 d5 takes, develops our knight, and we will play again, and we'll play at a depth of 4. Okay, so capture, attack, go back, this guy comes out. Now I think we should I do this or should I do this? I don't think it matters. Okay, you come out here. I can develop it here, or I can pin it, but he will just push me again. So I can come here, he pushes me, I go back. I don't feel like it makes any sense to do that. Okay, so now we can castle, I suppose. Okay, so he's targeting this. So I can, how do I develop this bishop? I can fianchetto my bishop, push this and do like this. His knight can jump here and here. That's why I'm wondering if should I push this. Okay, so a lot of confusion here. Let's start by doing this. I don't know if this is the right move. Okay, now this guy is really going after. So there is a battery here. So if he takes my bishop, well, my knight is here. So I will do this, then I will get my bishop here. Okay, now the pawn storm is happening. So at this point I want to see what is the situation. Let's do an analysis. Oh boy, white has 1.1, so we are actually not in a very good position, although it's also not that bad. Our king is now castled, all the pieces are developed, so it's not so bad. And remember, we are playing against Stockfish at depth 4, which is no longer, definitely higher yellow than me. So I think the Scandinavian defense, this time it says martial variation. Although I did the same thing, so I don't know why in this time it's called martial variation. Normally they say, modern variation when you develop your knight. Now for shits and giggles, let's play at Magnus level. Let's see how quickly we get our asses kicked. So we will e4 d5 takes, knight comes out. Now I want Stockfish to play, and we are going to play unlimited time setting and depth of 20. Let's say 20 should be enough. Okay, so knight comes out, so I take it, this guy comes out. So now this knight can jump here and jump here. I'm going to do this. Okay, I will bring it back. If I put my knight here, these pawns are going to come and smash me, so I don't want to do that. So I'll do this. Okay, this guy comes here. Let's do this. Okay, attack is imminent. Let's castle. Okay. I'm thinking of, can I move like this? Takes, but then that goes, so that's not a good idea. So how do I develop my bishop? This guy is stuck here. I can bring my knight here, and then I guess bring it here like that. What about I move this pawn here, and then fiancado my bishop? Let's try that. Oh boy. So he's lining up a discovered attack on my queen. I think I will do this. Okay, so castle. So far we have survived. I think now I want to put my knight here. Okay. I suppose I can put this thing here. No, we'll just take it. So I can say that, hey, the opening is done now because we have castled and developed all our pieces. So let's see the evaluation. How are we doing here? Well, white is winning 1.9. So obviously I'm not an expert, but I'm getting my ass kicked with Stockfish when I try Scandinavian Defense modern variation. Seems like, well, we did well in depth 1 and 2. I think we did well, but then depth 4 and onwards, 4 and more, we got our asses kicked. I'm not saying Scandinavian Defense is bad. I have never actually used Scandinavian Defense in any of my games, rated games that I play on chess.com. I always use Caro-Kann Defense, and Caro-Kann Defense has been very good to me. I have won a lot of games, but I was trying to learn one more opening as black, as a response to e4. And Scandinavian Defense looked good. I didn't use the variation where you bring your queen out because I don't like the idea of getting my queen out early in the game. That's why I was trying the modern variation. And I feel like it's good at depth 1 or 2, which means like below 1000 level, below 1000 ELO, I guess Scandinavian Defense will do well. But when you have Stockfish playing at a high, rating, like this is depth 24, I think it's like, I feel like, maybe it's psychological, but I feel like I'm in a bad position. Of course, the evaluation bar is also saying that I'm down by almost 2 points. And I feel like white has a more open position here, while my pieces look more cramped here. Yes, my king is secure, but these two bishops, they are lining up here. The queen is here. It just feels like everybody is coming to get me. So I think I will continue playing Caro-Kann. I am not going to use the Scandinavian Defense. So I think, this was just a test exercise for me. Maybe I can use this if I want to surprise my opponent, or if I'm playing against someone who already knows that I use Caro-Kann all the time. So maybe I can surprise them by playing Scandinavian Defense. But otherwise, I think Caro-Kann still remains my, choice when it comes to responding to an e4 opening. So if I'm black, I'm still sticking with Caro-Kann. I hope you guys found this video useful. If you have any questions or comments, or if you want to give your input, please drop a comment below. Otherwise, I will see you guys again in my next video. Bye.